Then you start to win some ships. Am I right or wrong? So if Michael Jordan came into the league in 1984, that man got eliminated 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. The Pistons and the Celtics whooped his ass every time. I'm going to tell you something else I used to watch. The nigga scored 60-something in one game against Larry Bird and still lost the game. So it don't matter how great you are, you're not going to win by yourself. It is a team sport. Michael Jordan, all 6 finals Michael Jordan played against, he went against the Lakers. That was Magic Johnson. Last year he had AIDS. James Worthy and Byron Scott was out of the series because they was hurt. So it was just Michael Jordan against a sorry Lakers team. The next year you go against Portland Trail Blazers, who didn't have nobody but Clyde Drexler. And who? Kevin Duckworth? Oh, he's sorry. Who else did they have? Jerome Kersey? Oh, he's sorry. And then who they go against the next year? The Phoenix Suns, you had Charles Barkley and who else? Kevin Johnson and Dan Marley. Man, them niggas ain't no competition. And then you left. If you were so good when you left the Bulls to go play baseball, Michael Jordan, you left the Bulls. After you left the Bulls, they had won 58 games. The next year, they still won 56 games with Scottie Pippen. So that lets you know Scottie Pippen was still hooping, because even after you left, they still went to the end of the playoffs and almost made the finals and went 7 games with the Knicks. So what are you talking about? Then he came back and played the Seattle Supersonics in 95. And the Seattle Supersonics, who did they beat? Nobody. Went to the finals once, played Gary Payton. Man, you sorry. And then who you play after that? A 34 and 35-year-old John Stockton and Karl Malone? That's who you went up against? An old-ass Utah team? So what? You won 6 times? So what? LeBron done went 8 times.
What you gonna start doing is putting some respect on Michael Jordan's name. That's what you gonna do. Stop disrespecting Michael Jordan, all right? Yes, we know he was eliminated 6 times before he reached the finals, but let's be honest. 2 of those teams that defeated Michael Jordan, the Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons, were in their prime when they defeated Jordan. The 85-86 Boston Celtics were considered to be one of the greatest Boston Celtics teams or NBA teams ever assembled. All right, you had 2 years of Boston. Both times they went to the finals. 1 year they won, 1 year they lost. Detroit Pistons era, all right, the bad boys. Each year that Michael Jordan was eliminated by the Detroit Pistons, 2 of those years they won the NBA Finals. One of those years they lost. So we're going to fault Michael Jordan for losing to 5 good NBA teams or possibly Hall of Fame NBA teams? Are you serious right now? I'm sure that anybody that watches, the sport of basketball understands that it's a team sport. What we loved about guys in that era was the fact that they didn't go out here and start nut-hugging other NBA superstars in order to form super teams in order to go to the finals and in order to win, okay? That's what we loved about guys in the 90s. That's what we loved about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't out here nut-hugging Patrick Ewing and saying, Patrick Ewing, I want you on my team. He wasn't out here nut-hugging Charles Barkley and saying, Charles Barkley, I need you on my team. He worked with what he had, and he allowed the GM to do what the GM is supposed to do, and that is to manage the team and put together the best roster in order for their superstar to lead their team to greatness. But what made the 63-point night so special for Michael Jordan? He did this against one of the best Boston Celtics teams ever assembled, the 85 and 86 Boston Celtics team. And also what made this night so remarkable for Michael Jordan was the fact that he had broke his foot and he was out for majority of the season. Somebody please explain to me how a 58 and 24 team is considered sorry. Magic Johnson was diagnosed with AIDS the year after Jordan beat him in the finals 4-2. James Worthy and Byron Scott played that series. They just didn't play the finals, which was game 5. All right. And pretty much Scottie Pippen had James Worthy on lock. The following year, Jordan played Clyde Drexler in the finals. They tried to hype it up on some Magic and Bird, but we all know what Jordan did to Clyde in the finals. I'm not going to sit there and call that team sorry. Terry Porter, Clifford Robinson, Danny Ainge, Kevin Duckworth. You calling everybody sorry just because Jordan dominated them in the finals? You're sorry, LeVar Ball Jr. The following year, they played the Phoenix Suns. Matter of fact, Charles Barkley ended Michael Jordan's MVP reign. Charles Barkley won the MVP that season. And now they're sorry because Jordan dominated them in the finals as well. See, this is why I can't sit here and argue with guys like this, man. This guy, Michael Jordan, kept Hall of Famers from winning championships. There are a lot of people today that hate Michael Jordan for the simple fact that he kept them from winning an NBA championship. Come on, man. Recognize greatness. The only reason reason why Hakeem Olajuwon got a ring is because Jordan retired. So Hakeem needs to thank Jordan for retiring, because if Jordan would never retire, Hakeem Olajuwon would never have a ring. That's how much of an impact he had on basketball. He also retired due to the fact, man, he lost his father, all right? He lost his father. His father was a big figure in his life. Boy, you disrespectful. Boy, you disrespectful. The 95-96 Seattle Supersonics, 64-18. They beat Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon. They beat the Utah Jazz, Karl Malone and John Stockton, just to get to the finals. Jordan beat them 4-2, though. The glove didn't get a ring. Shawn Kemp didn't get a ring due to who? Michael Jordan, the legend stopper. Now we're going to sit here and say Karl Malone and John Stockton are old, 34 and 35. Jordan was 33. They all came out around the same time. How were they old? How is John Stockton and Karl Malone old when John Stockton was 35, I think Karl Malone was 34, and Jordan was 33. They were all the same age, just about. They went up 2 or 3 years apart. Karl Malone, John Stockton, and Michael Jordan are all less than 2 to 3 years apart. They literally came out 2 to 3 years apart from each other. So how were they old? You acting like Jordan was 26 when he played Karl Malone. They were damn near the same age. Whose man's is this? Get this man out of here. LeBron James has went to the finals 8 times and has only won 3. Jordan went 6 for 6, 6 NBA finals. He even averaged 41 points in an NBA finals. He dominated the finals every time he touched the finals. He never lost in the finals. That's what makes him great. Nobody can do what Jordan has done. 6 times in the finals and dominated each time. No game 7s. Do you understand what no game 7s mean? That means there is a possibility that the series can go 7 games, and Michael Jordan ensured every single time that his team would not reach the 7th game. That means when it was 3-2, you was going home. There was without a shadow of a doubt in Michael Jordan's mind that you going home when it's 3-2. You ain't winning this game and it's going to 7. You going home today, not tomorrow, not yet. Today you going home. Stop disrespecting Michael Jordan. All the LeBron James nut suckers out there, the Nick Wrights out there. Please let it go. All right, we don't even. It's really not even about numbers when we discussing Michael Jordan. It's not even about numbers. It's what he has done to the game is his impact. What the thing about Michael Jordan? It's not even about numbers when you're debating who's better between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. It's not even about numbers, all right? It's about the impact that Michael Jordan had on this game. He impacted the game so much that every kid growing up wanted to be like Mike. Everybody wanted to wear Jordans like Mike. Everybody wanted to have a bald head with a hoop earring like Mike. LeBron James has not impacted the game on a global scale as much as Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan had a clause in his contract that allowed him to continue playing basketball even after the season because he was endorsing the NBA. All right, that's how much of an impact he had on the game. Stop with the LeBron James is the greatest. Stop with the LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. You young cats are very disrespectful. You deserve to be spanked and thrown in the pit of misery. Good day to you all.